My name is Jason Cornell, and I'm a Senior Product Manager for Digital Experience at HCL. Today I'm going to introduce you to the new HCL Digital Experience capabilities that just launched in June 2020, enabling customers to deliver business-critical digital experiences faster, respond more agilely to changes in market dynamics and customer preferences, and dramatically reduce the total cost of ownership to operate and manage the platform. Without further ado, let's get started and take a closer look at the exciting new HCL Digital Experience capabilities as seen from the perspective of Dwayne Perry. Dwayne is a digital experience practitioner at Woodburn Insurance, an insurance company that provides a complete range of insurance products to consumers including life, home, auto, and travel insurance. Dwayne needs to provide a new automotive claim reporting capability to enhance the customer experience and reduce the cost to service customers. Additionally, given the health risks posed to customers and employees by the coronavirus, Woodburn needs to rapidly digitize its automotive claims process, which today requires customers to physically drive to Woodburn's claim service centers for in-person inspections by Woodburn's adjusters for assessing damages and authorizing repairs. Let's get started by viewing the new completed automotive claim reporting feature and then take a closer look at how HCL Digital Experience empowered Dwayne to deliver a business-critical digital experience by combining content, applications, and role-based access to digitize Woodburn's automotive claim reporting process. Right now, we are looking at the Woodburn Insurance homepage from the perspective of an anonymous customer. Like most consumer-facing digital properties, Woodburn's homepage is primarily composed of content that describes the products and services that Woodburn provides to customers, as well as a company overview that describes Woodburn's mission, along with different ways stakeholders can get in touch with the Woodburn organization. Let's see how the Woodburn Insurance experience changes when the anonymous visitor authenticates as a Woodburn customer named Carl. After Carl enters his user ID and password, Woodburn is able to tailor the experience based on their relationship with Carl. The first thing Carl sees are the insurance plan he has purchased from Woodburn to manage life's uncertainties, including travel and auto insurance. Carl can also get insight into claims he has submitted and view the status of each claim. Woodburn's authenticated experience combines content and applications together and integrates information from their legacy claims management system to provide Carl with information specific to his relationship and interactions with Woodburn Insurance. Like most consumers, Carl accesses Woodburn's digital properties with different devices depending on whether he is at home or traveling to or at work. Unfortunately, Carl was involved in a minor fender bender while driving and authenticates to Woodburn Insurance's digital property from his mobile device to file a claim against his automotive insurance policy to get his vehicle repaired. Carl clicks on the claim section and then reports an auto insurance claim. Carl enters the location of the accident, selects the date that the accident occurred, and since this was only a minor fender bender, reports that there were no parties hospitalized, and selects he only suffered minor cuts or scrapes as a result of the accident. Carl then clicks Next and uploads a picture of the damages to his vehicle from his mobile device and submits the claim so he can get his car repaired. HCL Digital Experience enabled Wade and his team to provide customers with a new digitized automotive claims reporting process that combines content and applications, is secure, and scales to meet Woodburn's business demands on any digital channel. Dwayne and his team know the insurance industry and customers, but rely on an agency to create rich media assets to engage customers on Woodburn's digital properties. Dwayne has just received the rich media assets from Woodburn's agency, and using the new HCL Digital Asset Management solution quickly makes the rich media assets available to the content marketing team. Dwayne launches Practitioner Studio, which provides a single centralized access point for all the HCL Digital Experience features and functions, enabling Dwayne and his team to quickly create and manage experiences. Dwayne clicks the Digital Assets tile and accesses the new HCL Digital Asset Management solution. First, Dwayne needs to provide the Woodburn Automotive Insurance content marketing team access to the rich media assets stored in the DAM. To do this, Dwayne hovers his mouse over the Woodburn Insurance collection and clicks the information icon. Next, Dwayne clicks the access icon in the right pane and then clicks the Add Access button. Dwayne needs to empower the Automotive Insurance content marketing team to edit rich media assets. So he selects Editor Permissions and searches for and adds the Auto Marketers group, providing the content marketers the ability to view and edit rich media assets. Now that the Automotive content marketing team has access to the rich media assets stored in the DAM, Dwayne needs to add the assets provided by the agency to the DAM. To do this, Dwayne creates a collection called Automotive Claims Reporting to store the assets needed to launch the automotive claims reporting process and to logically organize the assets to make them easily discoverable by the content marketing team. Next, Dwayne populates the automotive claim reporting collection by dragging and dropping the rich media assets from the local file system to the automotive claims reporting collection. Finally, Dwayne and his team have a central location to store and manage all of Woodburn's rich media assets. No longer will Dwayne have to pay the agency to create duplicate rich media assets that Woodburn already owns but cannot find, as formerly assets were stored in multiple locations. Additionally, Woodburn's content marketers can easily discover assets that will maximize audience engagement and deliver a consistent branded experience by reusing assets across all of Woodburn's digital properties. Dwayne uploaded the images, videos, and documents needed to launch the new automotive claims reporting process and previews a video from the DAM. Dwayne clicks to edit one of the images provided by the agency and then enters in metadata to categorize the rich media assets and maximize discoverability by the content marketing team. Entering metadata, Dwayne notices that the orientation of the image supplied by the agency is incorrect and uses the HCL Digital Asset Management editing capabilities to rotate the image counterclockwise. Using the editing functions, Dwayne was able to optimize the image without going back to Woodburn's agency or using a complicated rich media asset editing tool, speeding time to market and reducing content production costs. Dwayne takes a quick tour of other capabilities included in the HCL DAM that help his content marketing team discover rich media assets that will resonate as Woodburn engages audiences on their digital properties. Dwayne and his team are able to change how the rich media assets are visualized and can switch from a grid to a detailed list view. Additionally, Dwayne and his team can use the sort functionality to order assets based on date, size, name, and type. Dwayne and his team can also use the filter capability to filter by media asset type, whether it's documents, images, videos, or even assets that have been marked as favorites. Finally, Dwayne and his team can use search to locate rich media assets stored in the HCL DAM with the ability to control the search scope to discover rich media assets. Using the new HCL Digital Asset Management solution, Dwayne provided the content marketing team rapid access to the rich media assets required to launch Woodburn's digitized auto claims process, accelerating the rate of content production. Next, let's take a more detailed look at how Dwayne can speed the launch of Woodburn Insurance's new digitized automotive claims reporting process by increasing the velocity of persuasive content production. Dwayne accesses the new reimagined HCL DX Content Composer to graphically model the content for the automotive claims reporting landing page using intuitive drag-and-drop tools. To model content, Dwayne clicks the Create button, selects Content Template. Dwayne then enters a name for the claims reporting process landing page and chooses to store the model in the Woodburn Insurance Design Library. Next, Dwayne clicks the Elements icon in the right frame, and Dwayne is presented with an empty canvas that he needs to populate with elements from the palette in the right frame to model the claims reporting process landing page. If you recall from earlier, the automotive landing page content that Dwayne needs to model is composed of a progress indicator, a title, a byline, and tiles that launch the claims reporting process containing an image, as well as copy, and a footer. Let's see how Dwayne models the landing page content to create a simple-to-use form that the content marketing team can use to create content to reach Woodburn's customers without requiring any knowledge of the technologies required to do so. First, Dwayne drags and drops an element image onto the canvas that will house the progress indicator. Dwayne then provides a name for the element and clicks the Properties tab and clicks the required field checkbox, and finally clicks Apply. Next, Dwayne adds a short text element by clicking the plus icon to capture the landing page title. Dwayne names this element Title Copy and clicks Close. Dwayne continues to model the landing page content and adds another short text element to the canvas and names it Byline Copy. Now that Dwayne has modeled the progress indicator, headline, and byline, he needs to model the title images and copy that launch the claims reporting process. Dwayne adds an image and a short text element to the canvas and names them Travel Insurance Image and Travel Insurance Copy. Dwayne adds another short text and image element to store the content for the auto insurance tile. Just as Dwayne can use drag and drop to populate the canvas with elements, Dwayne can also use drag and drop to rearrange the elements on the canvas. The last thing Dwayne needs to do to complete modeling the automotive claims reporting process is to add a footer to the model, which he finishes off by dragging and dropping a component reference element to the canvas. Dwayne has now modeled the content for the claims reporting landing page. But he performs one additional step before saving the model and making it available to the content marketing team. Dwayne locks down the progress indicator as well as the footer to maintain control of the Woodburn brand and ensure consistency by reusing components while still giving the content marketing team the power to craft messages that speak directly to the wants, needs, and desires of Woodburn's customers. Using HCL Digital Experiences' new Content Composer modeling functionality, Dwayne and his team can graphically model content using simple and intuitive drag-and-drop tools with zero training required, increasing the pace of content production. Now that the rich media assets have been created and the claims reporting landing page has been modeled, the content marketing team can create content required to launch the new digitized automotive claims reporting process. Dwayne gives it a try before unleashing the content marketing team. To create the claims reporting management landing page content, Dwayne selects the newly created insurance plan claim model and clicks Create Content and enters insurance plan claims content for the name. The first thing that Dwayne notices is that the header and the footer content have been pre-populated to maintain control of the Woodburn brand. But the content marketers are still empowered to use their artistic license to craft content that will resonate with Woodburn's customers in other portions of the content model. Dwayne proceeds to create the content for the claims reporting landing page by entering in the title copy, followed by the byline. Next, Dwayne selects the travel insurance image from the new HCL Digital Asset Management solution. By searching for assets that contain travel active in the metadata and selecting the image and inserting it into the content. Dwayne then enters the copy that will appear below the travel insurance image on the claims reporting landing page. Dwayne completes the content for the claims reporting landing page by browsing and selecting the image for the automotive insurance tile. Dwayne then wraps up content creation by entering the copy that will appear below the auto insurance image. Now that the automotive landing page content has been created, Dwayne uses the Express workflow to publish the content and clicks the Save button. Using the new reimagined HCL DX Content Composer user experience, Dwayne and his team drastically increased content marketer productivity and expedited the content production process. Dwayne knows that he needs to engage Woodburn's customers on multiple digital channels, and while web and mobile are the most important channels today, there are a number of emerging digital channels that will likely become important in the future. Additionally, Dwayne knows based on conversations with the development team that the front-end frameworks that deliver best-in-class user experiences are constantly changing. The development team recommends use of the HCL DX Experience API, which will provide Woodburn with the agility to respond to changes in market dynamics and customer preferences on any digital channel using any front-end framework. Dwayne meets with the Woodburn development team to review a new mobile single-page application the team is developing to engage Woodburn's customers on the mobile channel using the HCL DX Experience API. The development team shows Dwayne a prototype of the new React Mobile SPA. The developers explained to Dwayne how using the HCL DX Experience API enables delivery of a consistent, branded experience on any digital channel using any front-end framework by reusing content. The developers point out that currently on the automotive claims reporting landing page, there is a placeholder for title, byline, and footer copy, as well as an image that can be easily incorporated into the application using the Experience API. Then the developers show Dwayne how quickly content provided via the Experience API can be incorporated into the React Mobile SPA. First, the developers use Content Composer to get the unique identifier for the content they want to integrate into the React Mobile SPA. Next, the developers try out the API call in the HCL DX Experience API Explorer to ensure they're getting the right content back in the JSON format needed to integrate the content into the SPA. They scroll down to the Content Controller section, expand the Get Content by ID service, click the Try It Out button, drop in the content ID that they just got from the Content Composer, change the authentication method to anonymous, and click Execute. As you can see, the developers successfully retrieved the content from the HCL DX platform in JSON format. Now that the developers are satisfied they are getting back the right content in JSON format, they switch to their IDE and begin incorporating the content headlessly into their new SPA. Developers bring up their IDE and quickly show Dwayne how they can incorporate content and rich media assets headlessly into the new mobile React SPA. The first thing the developers do is change the content ID to drive the title, the byline, and the footer copy that appears inside the SPA application. The second thing they do is make a slight adjustment to incorporate the appropriate image above the automotive insurance tile inside of the SPA. Okay, they save their changes and navigate back to the SPA prototype. As you can see, they've now incorporated headlessly the content to drive the text that appears inside the header, the byline, the footer, as well as the image that appears above the auto insurance tile. Using the new HCL DX Experience API, Woodburn's development team was able to access headless content via open APIs to engage customers with the mobile React application now, without sacrificing the flexibility to use the next breakthrough front-end framework, ensuring Woodburn can respond agilely to changes in market dynamics and customer preferences. Adoption of Woodburn's new automotive claim reporting capability has been a smashing success. Customers are adopting and using the automotive claim reporting feature in droves. But Dwayne is worried that Woodburn's DevOps team didn't adequately plan for the widespread popularity of the automotive claim reporting capability and is concerned Woodburn will fall victim to its own success. The automotive claim reporting feature has become a business-critical digital experience for Woodburn's customers seemingly overnight. Dwayne gives the DevOps team a call to discuss the situation further. The DevOps team reassures Dwayne that by using HCL DX's new cloud-native capabilities, Woodburn is able to take advantage of Kubernetes auto-scaling, which dynamically adjusts to meet the increased demands of Woodburn's business by automatically adding computing resources when needed. Woodburn's DevOps team brings up the OpenShift Container Platform console and navigates to the cloud-native HCL DX deployment. The DevOps team shows Dwayne the OpenShift horizontal pod autoscaler where the team has enabled and activated autoscaling, enabling the HCL DX deployment to automatically scale to meet increased business demand for Woodburn's digital property driven by the newly launched automotive claims reporting process. The DevOps team points out that they've set a metric on CPU utilization of 85% that when exceeded will dynamically scale up and provide additional computing resources to service additional demand. Additionally, the DevOps team explains they've configured the system to scale up to 4 additional pods. Dwayne watches as the cloud-native HCL DX deployment CPU utilization exceeds the CPU metric threshold resulting from heavy usage of the new automotive claims reporting process, and is floored when OpenShift automatically launches a new pod to provide computing resources necessary to meet the increased demand from Woodburn's customers. After seeing HCL DX's cloud-native support automatically scaling up to meet the increased business demands, Dwayne leans back and relaxes with a smile on his face, knowing that the new business-critical digital experience automotive claims reporting process will always be available for Woodburn's customers. Using the cloud-native capabilities, Woodburn's DevOps team is able to operate and manage the HCL platform with fewer resources and reduced total cost of ownership. Dwayne successfully launched Woodburn's new digitized automotive claims reporting process, enhancing the customer experience, reducing the cost to serve customers, while most importantly protecting Woodburn's employees and customers from coronavirus exposure. Using the new HCL DX capabilities, Dwayne and his team were able to deliver business-critical experiences faster with the new HCL Digital Asset Management and Content Composer, respond agilely to changes in market dynamics and customer preferences with the new Experience API, and reduce the total cost of ownership to operate and manage the platform with new cloud-native support for Kubernetes.